Our next speaker is also a fellow of the 2006 Silliman University National Writers Workshop and is a Manila-based trauma journalist specializing in disaster, conflict, and development issues. She is a multimedia and investigative reporter for Rappler, producing analysis pieces, short documentaries, and long-form narrative stories, among which is her Impunity series, an investigation of the drug war, for which she received Human Rights Press Award, a Society of Publishers in Asia Award, and is a finalist for the Osborne Elliott Prize for Journalism. To tell her own personal story of Mom Edith, let's give a warm welcome to Miss Patricia Evangelista.
I'll just speak from here because I'm too short for speaking from there. Hello. My name is Pat Evangelista. In this room, I am a creative non-fictionist. Out there, I am fake news. I call myself a journalist. I did not call myself a journalist when I was in Dumaguete. I thought I was a travel writer. I was very wrong. I've been a journalist for more than a dozen years, and I have been since that summer that I sat on the second floor of the Cat building along Dumaguete pretending to be a writer. Now, Mom Edith taught me a number of things. She taught me to trim the fat and to kill the adverbs. She taught me to tighten a sentence until it rang straight and true. She taught me that I showed my hand every time I wrote, and that I could not publish any judgment of anyone else without putting myself up for judgment. She told me to be careful. Understand that I was young and that I was an idiot. I am no longer young. I am still an idiot, but the difference is that I am aware of it, and I thank Mom Edith for that. She told me that nonfiction was both content and articulation. She said there was a trick to it. Find the single truth. Find the thesis, the one argument across 1,000 words. You fit it in a sentence, subject and verb, premise and conclusion. If it doesn't make sense, if it doesn't fit, if you don't agree with it, or if it wanders into a thicket of metaphor, you don't have a story. What, she kept asking, do you want to say? I'm grateful for that, and for a master of language who took the time and spoke with kindness to a young writer who did not know what she was doing. Mostly she read my essays, she saw the narrowness and pretentiousness and the absolute lack of self-awareness and told me I had a long way to go. I still do. In the aftermath of Dumaguete, I stopped pretending to be a travel writer or any sort of poetic writer or a fictionist. I am a journalist. I kept looking for the one sentence. I found what I wanted to say in other people's stories. I'm a trauma journalist. I deal in death and disaster. The images, the content that Mom kept speaking of are everywhere. In the tenor of the scream, in the blood at the doorknob, in the body on the ground. And the question is, what do I want to say? Then I remember Mom Edith. Find the sentence. Every image is a choice. You are accountable for every word, every sequence, every sentence, every comma. And where it goes to that single sentence, you have to ask, what do you stand for? My job is to see the best and the worst of people, and to ask people to imagine what it is like, how it is to live in a town, for example, where it is normal to find a JanSport backpack by the side of the road and see a baby's corpse inside. Then you ask, what does it mean? The push and pull of journalism is the struggle to be balanced. We are truthful, not neutral. We report the facts, but we choose which facts. We bend to circumstance, but we choose the direction. Then we hold the line. I wonder often how Mom would have looked at today's environment that we write in, and how she would have written it. When she spoke of finding core ideas in poems, she said in a lecture, and I quote, "One of the most persnickety is to use two core ideas instead of one. But I'm used to one idea. I'm used to seeking a single sentence. I'm still looking for that sentence. I'm no poet, and there is a thesis to this. There is a single sentence, but it's not mine. And these are not my words. They're lines from a poem written by Edith Tiempo, which I read often, as wisdom and as warning. No matter that I intend to be agreeable, in truth I am unable always to agree. But I also find it disagreeable to go contrary. So what then? Bahala na. It's easier to bend to considered circumstance or to fortuitous happenstance as they are. Be it peace, be it war, the better tack by far is to commend and contend. Thank you very much.